All right, join me on page 495, chapter 12, lesson 6. A measure of center is a single value, so one number, used to describe the middle of a data set. Excuse me. A measure of center can be a useful way to summarize a data set, especially when the data set is large. So if you have a bunch of numbers, to kind of sum it up, you try to use a measure of center. Say this is where most of the data was, around this number. Kara made a paper airplane. She flew her airplane 6 times and recorded how long it stayed in the air during each flight. The time in seconds for the flights are 5.8, 2.9, 6.7, 1.6, 2.8, and 4.7. What are the mean, median, and mode of the data? What unit of time is used in the problem? Seconds. How many flight times are given? 6. Okay. The mean is the sum, so we're going to be adding of the data items divided by the number of data items there are. So we take all these numbers, all these data points, and add them together and then divide by how many there are, which is 6. So we have 5.8 plus 2.9 plus 6.7 plus 1.6 plus 2.9 plus 4.7. Add those all up. 8 plus 9 is 17, plus 7 is 24, plus 6 is 30, 39, and then 46. And notice all my decimals are lined up, so I can put my decimal down at the bottom as well. Okay, 4 plus 5 is 9, plus 2 is 11, plus 6 is 17, plus 1 is 18, plus 2 is 20, plus 4 is 24. So this is 24.6 divided by 6. Well, this one you can divide using mental math. Six goes into the 6. 1 times 6 goes into 24 4 times. So 4.1 is the mean. The median is the middle value when the data are written in order. If the number of data items is even, the median is the mean of the 2 middle values. So we have to put them in number order first from least to greatest. So this is the shortest amount of time to the greatest amount of time. The data set has an even number of values. So if we're looking at this, we're kind of coming from both sides. So these two, then you move in again, these two, and then when you move in again, there's no number directly in the middle. We have 2 numbers that are in the middle. So we have to add those 2 numbers up and then divide by 2. So 2.9 plus 4.7. My decimals are lined up. It's going to be 16. 7.6 divided by 2. And I can think of this as 2 into 76. And then add my decimal in, 3.8. The mode is the data value or values that occur most often. So if we look at the data set, 2.9 comes up twice. 2.9 occurs twice, and all the other values only occur once. So 2.9 is the mode. So we found the mean, 4.1, the median, and you can think of median as middle, the middle number. And the mode, think of mode as the most, the number that comes up the most. Okay, try this. In 2009, an engineer named Takeo Toda set a world record for flight time for a paper airplane. His plane flew for 27.9 seconds. If Toda's time was included in Kara's setup, what would the median be? So his number would be at the end of her data set because that would be the longest. And then we would go in, cancel out one from each side, one from each side, one from each side, and we'd have 4.7 right in the middle. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.